So my family came over in the 1980s, and back then, having five kids in our family, my father was the only working, income person, and so my mom stayed home, and she came from a culture, which I am Vietnamese Chinese, where the women usually stayed home and took care of the kids, and so she was always in the kitchen just cooking. I mean, um, also coming from Vietnam. Back then, we didn't have hardly any Chinese ingredients. I think we had one grocery store. So it was a little challenging in terms of like trying to copy some of the dishes that we had from home, but she did her very best. And everybody I remember when we had dinner parties just said her food and her cooking was like absolutely one of the best things I've ever had. And so my mom, who had the love for cooking, she just cooked 50, 60 years. And so she created a lot of recipes that are our own that became our tradition as well. Not only that, but in her family, her father and her mom, which is my grandpa and grandma, they also were very foodie people, so they loved food. And so there was a lot of like recipes and things that were like generated, passed down to my mom, which she then passed down to us. And so me being one of the we have five kids, but I am one of the closer daughter who just was always at my mom's side when she was cooking. I was like her little helper, like chopping up food, getting the ingredients, and I was always very interested in like the food that she put in. I'm like, well, what if we do this or what if we do that? So we always created something in the kitchen. Well, my mom eventually got old and she passed away. And one of the things that I wanted to do was like, you know what? Her and her love for for food. I want to share that with like sort of the bigger community. It's always been my dream to just open my own place. And although we had a family restaurant, it was my brother's, but I always wanted to open my own place. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And here we are today. And so I want to create an atmosphere and also, where you have good food. You also have, good ambience for people to come together and just enjoy themselves and whatever it is that they, for that or whatever moment that they are getting together, come here to successfully do that, but then, enjoy really good food while they're doing that. Hi, I'm Nhina Chau. Please come join us at Heavenly Asian Cuisine and enjoy traditional Chinese and Vietnamese cuisine.